Hello everyone, welcome to the 12th session of our vocabulary series lectures. In this lecture we are going to talk about people and stars. Okay. First is anthropologist. We have already seen this word. It comes from the root word anthropos, which means mankind, and logos is study. So one who practices study of mankind is called an anthropologist. Okay. Then another word is astronomer. Comes from the root word astron, which means star, plus nomos, which means arrangement. So somebody who, the original meaning of astronomer is somebody who studies celestial bodies. So one who studies the sun, one who studies the moon, one who studies the planets, one who studies distant celestial bodies. What are they made of? What is their composition? All of such scientific questions will be answered by an astronomer. Astrology is something that you find in the paper every day. Astrology. So depending on the position of stars at your birth, what kind of nature will you possess, that is astrology. So zodiac sign, sun sign, then rashi, all of this is part of astrology. Then there's another word called astronaut. So naughties means a Greek word for sailor. Okay, naughties is the Greek word for sailor. So astro sailor, so sailor of stars ka sailor is called a astronaut. Similarly, another word is cosmonaut, which comes from Greek word cosmos, which means the universe, and naughties is sailor. So sailor of the universe is called a cosmonaut. Then another word we can learn from naughties is nautical. Anything related to the sailors, ships, navigation is called a nautical. So nautical mile is a mile covered at sea. That is a nautical mile. So understand this. Nausea is another word which is very common that we use. Nausea is that feeling of vomiting. So you have not vomited, you are just feeling like that you are going to vomit. That is the feeling of nausea. Comes from the original word of ship sickness. So people used to go on ships, and because of the wobbly motion of the sea, they used to vomit a lot. So they suffered from nausea, sea sickness. So sea sickness or nausea can simply also mean that you want to vomit, you feel like vomiting. Okay, then aster is a star-shaped flower. It is used as a condiment in various food beverages and food items. Asterix is a star-shaped symbol. A star comes from the aster. A star-shaped symbol is called a asterix. Okay, then astrophysics is physics related to the stars. So the motion of stars, how they collide, how they merge, their lifespans, everything. So everything that covers physics related to the stars and celestial bodies is called astrophysics. Disaster, this is another word which is very interesting, comes from the word star only, but it has a very unique history. So pehle people used to believe ki, if for example sun is a star, so people used to believe that अगर स्टार के सामने, हमारे सन के सामने कोई शैडो आ गई, लाइक एन एक्लिप्स, देन इट मीन्स डिजास्टर. पहले ऐसा मानते थे कि जब एक्लिप्स आता था तो लोगों को लगता था, सब पागल हो जाते थे, लोगों को लगता था कुछ बुरा साइन है, कुछ बुरा होने वाला है. सो पहले ऐसा मानते थे कि स्टार को जब ढक लिया जाता था तो डिजास्टर माना जाता था. इसलिए डिजास्टर इज अगेंस्ट स्टार. सो डिजास्टर इज एनी बैड थिंग दैट इज हैपेंड, डिजास्टर. फिर ऑटोनॉमी comes from auto, which means self, plus nomos, arrangement. So self arrangement, self governance. तो autonomous college कौन सा कॉलेज होगा? जो कॉलेज खुद का सब देखता है, सारा मैनेजमेंट खुद का देखता है, that is an autonomous college. Then another word is metronome. Metronome is used by musicians so that they can keep track of timing. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So metronome will tick at every beat. Tuck 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 tuck. That is a metronome. So metronome comes from metron, measurement, and nomos is arrangement. So measurement of arrangement, that is what metronome is. But if you look it up, you can Google it, you can see images of it. It's very easy. Metronome, device that helps in timing, keeping you at right time. So you can't go fast, you can't go slow. Okay, you have to keep with the time. Okay, another root word that we can learn is geo. Geo means earth, and life, the root word for life is bios. So geology is study of the earth. कैसे हमारी अर्थ फॉर्म हुई, what is its history, What is it made of? That is geology. Earth की बात हो रही है पूरी. Geometry आपको पता है already. That is a science of measurement of lines, measurement of earth. Comes from the same root. Geography is mapping, writing of the earth, कि कैसे हमारा अर्थ बना हुआ है, कितनी माउंटेन्स है, कितने रेंजेस है, किधर वैलीज है. दैट इज ज्योग्राफी. बायोप्सी, बायो मीन्स लाइफ एंड ऑप्सिस इज व्यू. तो जब हम लाइफ को व्यू करते हैं, इसका बेसिक मतलब ये है कि जब आपकी बायोप्सी होती है, दे टेक अ सैम्पल examining living tissue. They take a living tissue out of your body, they put it under a microscope, they test it, and then they try to tell you what is the problem with you. That is a biopsy. Another word is autopsy. Autopsy is medical examination of a corpse. तो corpse मतलब मुर्दा, लाश. तो autos is self, opsis is view. तो मरने के बाद if they want to know what is the cause of your death, they will perform an autopsy. Okay, botanist comes from the root word plant. So an expert in plants and plant kingdoms is called a botanist. An expert in animals is called a zoologist. Comes from the root word zion, which means animal. We also discussed a word called zodiac sign. So if you observe, all zodiac signs are inspired by animals. Lion, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. All of these are different kinds of animals. So zodiac sign is diagram used in astrology containing Latin names of animals. Okay, so this is the end of this 12th session. I hope it was helpful. See you in the next one.